I'm here at the Fort Halifax archaeological dig site, where the fort was, where all different kind of artifacts are being found. The school children come out here, camp out here for a little bit of a while, come out here in the mornings, in the afternoon, and start digging and finding artifacts. Such as nails, a watch, French coins. Isn't that interesting? French coins were found in here. There's going to be another dig. I think they volunteered, told me this year that they're going to host children from the school district to come out. And a wonderful point was made is each year the children, it's not always the same children, it's different children. So they get to experience an archaeological dig. So I'm walking along here and I'm wondering what in the world these bees sure do like this. And you can see how tall it is. It's part of the aster family. And the bees love the asters. They grow tall. It's a fall flower. Called a yellow crown beard. So I walked down to Armstrong Creek, site of a dam and an early water power sawmill erected by a gentleman by the name of John Armstrong. So I'm going to take a half a mile walk, less than a half a mile, along the Armstrong Creek, a loop trail. So why here? Fort Halifax, why here? Remember, the British needed a fort, a resupply fort, a safe haven also place until Fort Augusta could be completed and built. So it was a way station. There was a Colonel Clapham, who found this place and chose it because of the pine trees. And once they got here and they got all set up, then they began to cut 200 logs, squared them off, made a fort 160 feet square, 10 feet high. And leaving about 30 men here to take care of the place. It wasn't in operation long. About a year and a half. Fort Augustus was built, and they no longer needed this fort up here, so they dismantled it and sent everything down to Fort Hunter. Armstrong Creek, the sound of water. I'm sitting here on a swing in the Overpoint Look gazebo, looking down and over the Halifax Park. The Susquehanna River then comes down through that hollow, that valley, down through there, with the Armstrong Creek behind me. And as I sit here, I think about this would be a good place for me to be sent to if I was here in 1757. I was one of the 30 men that stayed back. And I could hear myself volunteering. Who wants to go up to the Overlook and look for Indians and look for settlers and look for supplies coming in? And it would certainly be me. I would raise my hand and I'd say, I'll go up there. I'll go up there and I'll sit on my swing and swing myself all day. Looking for wagons, looking for supplies. What a sight. As I am sauntering along the Susquehanna River, I am thinking of a trip we took, Joey and I. Remember Joey, Susquehanna River, jumping off of a rock? Well, I think it was the following year we did a canoe trip down the Lehigh River. And on another Friday night, we found somewhere to camp. And as we were hauling up our tent and supplies up to this campsite, Joey bends over. He picks up an old eyeglass frame, all bent up, bent out of shape. And he said to me, "Here, Placey." Now, Joey was the only one that ever called me by my last name and put a Y at the end. Only one. So he said, "Here, Placey, what the Susquehanna taketh, the Lehigh giveth. So, after a good laugh, of course, I said to him, no, that's not going to work, Joey. You still owe me a pair of glasses. Anyway, it was fun. So, I'm on this section of the Fort Halifax, along this section of the river, walking down towards Fort Hunter. I want to try to get latched up into near the railroad tracks, because there's a canal ran along through here, and I just want to see if there's any information at all about the canal, and when was it used, and what was it used for. And it's on this map, so I'll let you know if I find it. I found the canal. They're calling it the Canal Prism, and it runs along through Fort Halifax Park from one end to the other. So, if anybody has any more information for me about it, you can let me know on the remarks, because I don't think I'm going to find any more information about it here. So I walked along the canal, the edge of the field, and came upon here. The canal comes up to here. I could safely bet that it just stops here. So it was definitely a feed line from the Susquehanna River. But my question is when? And who did it feed? Well, I'm going to end this video pretty much where we started, overlooking the Susquehanna River. But I just wanted to thank the Yeager family. The Yeager farm was purchased in 2006 by the citizens of Halifax Township with matching funds from the Commonwealth's Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. Well, thank you for able to do that. And thank you very much for the Friends of Fort Halifax Park. I met some of them today, 3 of them, and it has been a pleasure to walk around and see what they do and all the cleanup they do around here, and the knowledge that they have. So there again, as I always say, you know, if you're looking for some place to come for the day, for the afternoon, it's a good place for kids. It's a good place for research. Good place to walk your dogs. Camp, fish, kayak, canoe. Please come and visit.